Previously,
Gage probably pulled like 3 of every ruler and 2 Draco sacks, so I can't wait to play against that. That's gonna be fun.
on Progression Series Season 2.
Gimme, gimme.
Does get negated by effect.
No! No! Oh my god, he had the Veiler! And then, super rejuve.
Just keep going.
4. Okay, so I gotta discard for hand side. Blue Eyes, White Dragon from my deck to my hand.
Mandatory effect, by the way.
In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or 1 box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
Back here again. This time, very convincing win with the Dragon Rollers. We couldn't get past lead Yo game 1, but that's not a problem game 2 and 3 once we hit the side deck. We are back here again. Tie game. I cannot wait to take the crown this episode. Once I win Battle Pack 2's Progression Series Season 2 episode, I will be in the winning position yet again. It's been a while since that's happened, and I'm feeling extremely confident that I'll be able to do it today. Even if I do it, I don't even care if Alex bans anything next week. As long as I've got the winning mentality, I'm on top, baby. Even if Alex has to ban something next episode because we go on a 3-win streak, it'll be so euphoric to take the crown back, I do not even care. This is one of the best wheels we have in Season 2 at our hands right now. I'm getting to spin it today. I'm really psyched. It's really good this time around because even if we get the lowest point on the wheel, the wild card rare, we do get to snap a rare from Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy, the set that we opened up last week. And we're just happening to missing a Redox, which is one of the 4 Dragon Rollers. So even if I roll the absolute worst case scenario on the wheel today like I did last week, I'll be smiling. I'll be super happy. I'm just hoping I don't get like a redoer ticket. Like that would be kind of like nasty, bro. I'm the only one using them anyways, right? Like, let's just give it a spin. Let's hope for the best here. I'm looking for a really good wild card and be able to turn that into something great. Give it a couple clicks this time. The 1 click last time didn't work out great for us. Around the wheel. Whoa! Whoa! That is so good! Yes! Alright, like I said, any point on the wheel here was going to be fantastic, but actually the secret rare gives us an even better option than Redox. We take a gander here. Like I said, if I got the bottom of the barrel, sealing up the 4th and final Dragon Roller that I didn't get my hands on in the opening would have been nice. But now that I have a secret rare option, I have my choice of anything from the Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy set. There's obviously something just a bit better, right? In the secret rare slot, some of the best secret rares we have in the game, I don't have a copy of Mecha Phantom Beast Draco Sack. I'm gonna pick up a copy of Mecha Phantom Beast Draco Sack. I feel like it's a no-brainer. Like, can't get that much luckier on the wheel this week. The Dragon Roller deck is looking even more undefeatable. I cannot wait to see the look on Alex's face when I summon this thing. Guaranteed, probably today. Unless I get something completely off the wall to play instead of this deck, you can expect me to run this back. All right, Draco Sack, hop on in, baby. Let's go. All right, Alex, tell them what we're looking for today.
So I'll be the first to admit, when I didn't decide to respin for Rulers, I think I was thinking about Rulers in the context of Season 1 Prog, where yes, the deck was good, but we didn't have nearly as many powerful cards because we didn't have access to an entire part of the card pool because we weren't pulling from side sets and such. So I don't think I expected the deck to be borderline like a competitive level deck that Gage brought last episode. And so, yeah, admittedly, I probably fucked up. But we have to suffer with our consequences, and we are taking those consequences into today's episode, Battle Pack 2, War of the Giants. Man, it's been like 3 great sets back to back to back. Can't complain. So Battle Pack's important because the set contains 215 cards, and while a lot of these cards may be outclassed because of where we're at in the timeline in terms of like what's actually good, there is a lot of just general generic stuff in here that I think might actually be appealing to us. For instance, scrolling right down here, Sinister Serpent is a card that we have, I believe, never had access to up until this point, unless we have, and we just didn't pull it in any sense. So that's crazy. DD Assailant might be a little bit past its prime, but it's still a fine card nonetheless. DD Warrior Lady is still, like, decent removal for what it's worth. Card Trooper is, like, still fine, although I think we're probably okay on things like that as well. Like, you just look at the quality of some of these cards. Yes, they may not be, like, Dragon Ruler level cards, but, like, Doom Cow, Cyber Valley, Dandelion's a huge pickup. We have had multiple opportunities to hit Dandelion, and I think we've missed every single time. Another Barbaros, more Battle Faders, Chaos Hunter, Blackwing Zephyros the Elite, like Photon Thrashers. Like, I mean, the list just keeps going on, and I think it continues down here to the spell cards. Yeah, some of these cards are banned, you know, collectively on our Hall of Fame, like Graceful Charity and such, but we also have some other cards in here that are like Pot of Duality or Forbidden Chalice, Forbidden Lance, cards that we've had multiples of, but maybe not full play sets of. So it gives us an opportunity to actually round out those play sets. And I think the same thing goes for the traps, although the traps I think are the weakest of the entire section. Just looking at these, actually, I don't think I see a single... Breakthrough Skill Common's actually pretty good, but everything else is actually pretty lackluster. I think we have everything else. So monsters and spells are the name of the game for today's episode. But before we even get to that, we do have to open more Astro Pack 2. At this point, I just want to get as many Atlantean cards as possible, so that way, maybe with 3 title, there's some universe I can build some sort of water-based deck. I don't know if that's going to happen, but that's another ultimate rare. That's Spellbook of Power. This card came as a common, I think, so like this isn't even like a good ultimate rare to get for what it's worth. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. If this is a 3rd Spellbook of Power, I'm probably... Okay, good. I was probably going to... Accelerator. I think I only have 1 Gear armor, unfortunately. Yeah, this would have to be armor for that to even be on the table whatsoever. But, you know, whatever. Let's get to opening. I just want to see some good cards.
Alrighty, Alex made sure he reminded me, too. We've been back and forth forgetting a couple packs here and there for each other. We're opening Battle Pack 2 today. Whoop, Battle Paddle, that's not it. Battle Pack 2, War of the Giants. This is round 2, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so we're not opening round 2. Round 2 is like a little bit of a reprint set. We might be opening that later on in the series. But this time we're opening 36 packs because it's Battle Pack 2. We draft from them. 36 packs of Battle Pack 2, War of the Giants. Let's crack it open. Okay, pack number 1. Flip them up. What do we got? I'm not impressed. All right, let's flip up the next one. Hey, Chaos Hunter's pretty good, and a Metal Reflex Slime. A lot of these cards that I might be, like, super excited about might be things we already have multiple copies of. It's hard to tell at this point. These battle packs start to be just kind of like a homogenous pool of, like, decent staples that haven't gotten a reprint before, we haven't seen, and cards we've seen a million times. Like, look at this. Like, how could anybody want a single card from this pack here for Battle Pack 2? I care about literally 0 of these. Necro Gardena's kind of cute, although it's, again, I think it's one of those cards we've seen a million times. I think we just have 3 copies of it. But Barbaros is one that we haven't. I like Barbaros. Barbaros comes in really clutch for playing some, like, skill drain type decks. I'm pretty sure our first time around on Battle Pack, Alex drafted some kind of strategy related to this. There's another great reprint for the card here. Pretty sick. Honestly, maybe if Alex gets another one of these under his belt, maybe he reconsiders that. Only thing we have going for it to stop like an Edison kind of stun deck is we did ban Neos Alias, just out of spite, to get him to think of something different. So, if he rolls up with this, maybe it's not even that good. Dark Valkyria is really sick for Geminis. I've been messing around with those in Edison a little bit too. That's pretty sick, actually. That's not bad. I'm not going to complain about that. Ooh, Card D in the rare reprint. This was a big deal back in the day, but looking back on it, I think this card got a lot of, like, unnecessary hype. And the Winged Dragon Raw and Mosaic were rare. This was a huge time at the 2 because I think this was a reprint for the first time of all the gods in their original artwork like this, and they were playable. We had, like, Obelisk reprinted, and we had Slifer, and we even had Raw reprinted, but they all got, like, different, like, artworks. This was with them with their OG Game Boy arts, you know, the classics, right? And the whole point of this battle pack was summoning big guys, giants. So it kind of was fitting, right? It was kind of cool. Cyberjar. We have a whole bunch of things that I think, like, way back in the day, I would have gotten a lot more excited to pull this thing. But now we've already seen, like, the power of some FTKs like Machiur the Destructor. Do we really need to go back and check out Cyberjar? I don't know. Maybe if you guys are really fiending for something else that degenerate, we can make it happen. Malicious Edge is actually pretty cute, too, but I don't think it's anything out of this world.
Okay, 36 packs of Battle Pack 2 War of the Giants. I had to make sure we don't pick round 2, because that's actually a later set, and actually is a different card pool, funny enough, so I guess we'll be doing that one as well. Only 5 cards per pack. I forget if it's like a set ratio, like with Battle Pack 1, where you're guaranteed like multiples, or that might be Battle Pack 3, as a matter of fact. Let's just flip up and see. I don't really care that much. I think this actually is a third Battle Fader if we don't already have it. We have 2 minimum, I'm pretty sure, but Battle Fader's pretty good. Through skill at common may not be like the most relevant card because like we have Fiendish Chain and stuff too, so it's not like we didn't have effect negation, but breakthrough skill is just good generic effect removal. Monster Reborn. Is this our first time pulling this? This is on our Hall of Fame, I'm almost certain, or it's banned. Well, I'm pretty sure I banned it because I think Gage had it, but I'm gonna double check this after because that may actually be the first Monster Reborn I've ever pulled. Well, I joked about playing a, Mermail deck. Not that I would be doing that this episode, I don't think, but the fact that Abyss Megalo's a rare in here and there's the chance that we could pull multiple of it, I guess that is in line, potentially.
Unsure if Battle Fader's a good pickup or not. I don't know if it's gotten a reprint that's been really easy to pick up yet, but from what I know, that's a good card, right? Can't go wrong with that. Waboku! Oh my god. Oh my god, I feel like that's my first Pot of Duality I've ever pulled. We missed out on it in Duelist Revolution when it was out, and then I think it got a reprint or something like that. We didn't get any luck there either. Battle Pack 1, I think we didn't get any luck. So this is our first Pot of Duality officially entering in the collection. About like 3-4 years too late playable in the game time, but it'll come up again later, I'm sure of it. Oh, another Barbaros. Wow, that's really good. And a Sinister Serpent. This is one of those things, I think at this point, maybe like right around the corner, it actually gets its errata. So Sinister Serpent, well, we have it now. Again, probably like 10, 15 years too late anyways. But like on the opposite side of the pack here, this Forbidden Lance is really great to pick up to pair with the one that we've gotten in Storm of Ragnarok. I love to see more of this card. More of this card, please. And a Barbaros, that's really good too. I think I already said that was really good, and it is. And another Valkyria. Those Geminis looking hot, bro. Supervise, equip onto it. Easy peasy value. I mean, yeah. I guess. Double Abyss Megalo. Our Mermail package is pretty good. Although, did you catch last week Alex pulled a Dragoons and a Heavy Infantry and he went, oh, there's nothing cool about that. I would be loving that, let me tell you. Especially now. Look at these double Megalos. We got the rare and the Mosaic rare. Damn, 2 of the worst rarities in the game. Black rare, Mosaic rare. Who would have thunk it?
Man, it's not super relevant, but I just love seeing D-Mock. This has to be one of my favorite artworks in the whole game. This rocks. There's a second breakthrough skill. If we didn't have 3 Kaikus, that gives us a third one, but I think we have a lot of Kaikus, and that might be relevant if Gage is still on Ruler.
Oh, Dandelion in common is so good. Oh my god, one of those cards I think we missed out. When was the first reprint of this thing that we missed out on? Was it the first battle pack? This was a really big deal. Alex would probably be like, oh my god, I can play Quick Draw Dandy Warrior. I can play my other Edison deck. That's a huge deal. That's a really great pickup. We could probably do a lot with this. I love it. I'm going to keep that in mind. Oh, third Lance coming in clutch. Love it. Chef's Kiss. Flip up the next one. Let me see what's next. Rush Recklessly. Oh my god, bro. Yes. Best card in the game. Wow. Is that like the... I don't know. I want to make a joke about Magician of Faith because I think like neither of us had this card for like the longest time. It's probably outdated at this point, right? Nobody gives a shit about Moth. Reckless Greed! Oh my god, I already have 18 million of those. Another Winged Dragon of Ra, man. Oh yes. Somebody copy-paste the Ross chant in the comment section. Let me see it.
Barbaros, I think this gives us a playset. This can be relevant for, like, skill drain decks sometimes, just because he's big. But Sinister Serpent, first time actually pulling this, I believe. Unless, I'm pretty sure this is nowhere on any list, because I think we may have just never had a chance to get this before. Oh, no, we could have gotten it in Yugi's World, as a matter of fact, but it was a secret rare. But we got it here, as a matter of fact, and this is somewhat of a relevant card, I think, still, just because, like, even last episode, Gage was playing discard spells, and this is literally just a way to mitigate every single -1 on a card effect. So something to consider, honestly. That's my second Megalo. There's no way I can play Mermail. I have to look, but there's no way. Good old twin-headed behemoth. Shout out to soft once per duel effects. DD Assailant's nice. Again, it probably past its prime. I think Warrior Lady might just be better anyway, but it's still a neat card. Always loved him. Good old Pot of Greed. Thankfully, that card is limited, and it'll probably stay there for a while until Gage and I decide to ban it.
Oh, okay, third Barbaros. We're cooking. We are cooking. Keep me in the kitchen there. How many? We definitely got some wacky stun deck going on there that we can totally take advantage of. Maybe not this episode because, again, way too delectable to play Draco Sack in this type of format, right? But I'll keep it in mind. That's good. Ooh, can't think of a better card to pull, honestly. Another Battle Fader's pretty hot. Ooh, Botanical Lion. Coming on the last few packs here. I'm going to speed through them. Frostosaurus. Yup. Yup, that's like my 18th Cyber Jar. All right, 2 more. What do we got? Nothing. Nothing. Get excited. This was really good. That Dandelion, above average. I think this card's going to be actually really cracked to screw around with in the upcoming deck list that we have here. The double Forbidden Lance, cleaning off the playset. Don't mind if I do. I'm really satisfied with that, too. Double Barbaros pull is also really cool. Double Megalo, and then double Valkyria. And 1 duality. You know what? No way I can re-roll this. I don't know. It doesn't get better than that. Add it in there. Maybe Alex will spend the redo ticket today. Doubtful, but we'll see.
3 Megalo. 3 Megalo. I hate that I actually have to consider this. I have to look at my mermails, but the fact that we actually pulled 3 Megalo, that's kind of crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, only a few packs left. Gotta be honest, this has not been the most exciting opening. I really wanted to get, like, a duality. I wanted to get lances, just, like, some of the other just generic common cards. I've gotten a few, like, breakthrough skill and such, but I feel like we're still missing the bulk of what I was really looking for. I think that actually gives us a playset of Photon Thrasher, funny enough, because our other 2 are ultimate. Duality, okay, that's nice. That's a nice pickup in the second to last pack here. That gives us a full playset of duality, and I don't think I can complain about that. Last pack, let's see what we get. Card Trader, terrible card. Okay, so I'm gonna do some thinking on this. One thing we didn't get is Dandelion, and I really wanted to get Dandelion because I think that's just a good card for a lot of different decks, but this opening wasn't too bad. Let me take a look. All right, I'm just going to destroy all of your hopes and dreams. This is my mermail package before I add the Megalos to my collection, and this is unplayable. And not to mention, the Atlanteans are just equally as bad, although I do have Dragoons and Heavy Infantry from the Astro pack, so that's kind of cool. But the Megalos are going to have no influence as to whether or not I'm going to keep this. So what are we really missing here from our opening? Well, I think I've deduced that we're really missing out on only like 2 key cards. We're missing out on Dandelion, which I think I passed over it, actually. Yeah, we're missing out on Dandelion. And then we're also missing out on a Forbidden Lance, or a couple Forbidden Lances, I should say, because we could pull multiple. But everything else we actually got that I was looking for. I really like that we got a 3rd duality, and I kind of don't want to spin that away. Duality doesn't get another reprint for a few years, you know, in the actual timeline. And Lance gets a reprint sooner than duality, so there's a chance we could get this again later. Duality's just better in more decks, I think, as well. Lance doesn't come up as much as the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progresses comparatively. So I think I'm just going to lock this in. No Dandy kind of blows, but honestly, Sinister Serpent, Duality, a few other good cards. I think it's fine. Let's just lock it. Let's see what we're going to be bringing today, because no Engage, it's probably Dragon Ruler.
Like I said, no surprises here. We got to run back the Dragon Ruler deck with a couple new additions and changes to hopefully make it a little bit better or a little bit more fun to play. Of course, the best addition that we could have possibly gotten for this deck was with the wheel today. Nothing from Battle Pack 2 has significantly improved our strategy, but this card alone makes it into an entire different league of its own. Mega Phantom Beast Draco Sack was one of the best rank 7s in the game ever, and it was one of the most expensive cards on release in Lord Attack on Galaxy. This card was easily like 120 bucks each copy or something like that, and it was mandatory to play the game at the top level because you would need to play it in this deck, Dragon Wars. A generic 7 that you can attach a material, special summon 2 Mecha Phantom Beast tokens, which are level 3. This card can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, but you contribute a Mecha Phantom Beast monster, including itself, which was key to play around cards like Big Eye. You contribute it or a token to pop a card on the field, and then he can't attack. I mean, it's quite the card, honestly. It's that good. And we pair it with Big Eye too. I feel like our rank 7 package is unstoppable. We fell a little bit short to beat like Lead Yoke last episode because we only had Big Eye, but now that we have Draco Sack, I think the world is just at our fingertips. Mechanically for the deck, not much has changed. We've removed some of the cards that I don't think do as much, and we've actually put in Mecha Phantom Beast Tetherwolf, the card that I was making fun of last time. Well, now we can do some pretty cute things with it. The Mecha Phantom Beasts increase their levels based on the Mecha Phantom Beast tokens we have. When you normal summon this, it creates a token, so it's a level 7. The token's a level 3. I can use it for Exceed summons or anything like that too. And if I also have 2 tokens, this thing becomes a level 10, which is pretty cute because we can use Metamorphosis with it to then make Naturia Exterio. This tech was so sick. Because last episode we got to make the last warrior from another planet. Who would have ever thought you would see that again? But maybe we'd actually do it again this episode. Maybe we can bring it off Exterio and just win a free game off of that. I think that'd be pretty tough. I'm a little bit skeptical about Tetherwolf, but what are we playing before? Like Quickie Draco and maybe like an additional copy of Blue Eyes. They're definitely like way better than that. Tetherwolf's not even that bad. You normal summon, you get the token, and then you can also tribute a token, and he gains 800 attack until the end of this turn during the damage step. So it's 2,500 normal summon. Like, that ain't that bad, right? Come on, it could be worse. Side deck is equipped with just about everything again. You know, we got the soldiers in the queue here, able to deal with Evil Swarm if Alex rocks up with that. Something I'd totally expect him to do because I think it's pretty much telegraphed that I'm going to play this deck again just because of how powerful it is. And again, the looming possibility of me even getting more support with Draco Sack. I feel like Alex has to know I'm on this again. Everything else looks just about the same as we did last episode. The only thing I'm missing here is compulsory evacuation device. How do I feel about that? I think I'm all right with it because we have cards like Grand Mole and Penguin Soldier and even Exiled Force if we got to take care of it, right? Raigeki Break should do the trick. I don't think he's running back that the Balan Boxer deck. I think he realizes that's probably not good enough, right? This is probably fine. I'm not going to overthink it. We're going to play this deck for sure. I'm going to take this in, and hopefully we're going to reclaim the lead for Progression Series Season 2. I'll see you guys in the Winner's Circle.
You know, I'm looking at this now and questioning why I did not play this deck last week because there's just so many silver bullets where we just win the game. And game 1 especially, Gage doesn't have a lot of interaction with some of these cards, so I guess we won game 1 last week. But in any case, it's neither here nor there. You should expect that we're bringing this today because I am like 99% certain Gage is going to bring a ruler deck. The series is tied, and I know he wants to get ahead. And so as a result of that, I feel like he's going to bring probably the best deck he can, which is going to be rulers, and so we need to just have whatever we can to combat that. So we're bringing Evil Swarm again, but we're going to play this a little bit differently this time, and honestly, because of the fact that he's going to be playing rulers, he might expect this, so we need to play this differently regardless. Gage came prepared last time with cards to deal with Ophion that also happen to deal with Lead Yoke, but we're actually going to try something different. I actually, most of the time, am probably not even going to go for Ophion unless it's like maybe a turn 1 in game 1 or something like that, just because his outs are super minimal in the first game unless he's expecting this and has more main deck hate for Ophion. I think I just want to sort of play like macro beatdown and just summon some big guys or just summon like Kaikus and Warrior Ladies and just make his life a living hell with all these floodgates like Defissure, Macro, Vanities, you know, Royal Oppression, Soul Drain. We never need to go into Ophion if we have some of these floodgates up because his plays are so hindered because what the fuck's he gonna do? He's gonna pitch for a Dragon Ruler that can't attack and lose 2 resources because they get banished and then it goes back to his hand? Like, great play. Like, that's fun. Granted, I need to, like, get these pieces online. I think we can get there. So let's do the card by card. Warrior Lady, we need some removal in the main deck, and this is just like the best card to do it, honestly. It's also searchable with Rhoda, and we're already playing Caster, so that's cool. These are all just like double summoning things. Salamander can get big. Kaiku is great because if we're like mid-game or just past turn 1, Kaiku can start getting crap out of the graveyard and stops Gage from banishing stuff for rulers if we can protect him. And Heliotrope's just a big dude. We still need the Evil Swarm names because Ophion's still an option, but I'm not going to rely on it as much as Evil Swarm might typically. The spells, of course, we need Dark Hole. We're on triple DeFi. I still have the one Pandemic in here. I like this because if we do go for Ophion, it has protection, and one of Gage's only outs in his ruler deck last time was Raigeki Break, so this blanks a Raigeki Break, and then he pretty much just has no out, so that's fine. We need consistency. Duality is semi-limited, as a matter of fact, which kind of sucks, because I pulled a third one today, and I was hoping to play 3, but, you know, good thing I checked the list. Greed and Rhoda, and then for the traps, we're just playing a bunch. Gage only has 3 rulers. Knowing him, he spun the wheel, got maybe a wild card, and picked up Redox, so he has 1 of each. And if we had Bottomless last episode, being able to just Bottomless the ruler means it's gone permanently, and I know how many he has now. So as a result of that, if we can get rid of the rulers and just banish them, it's going to make his deck infinitely worse. So we've got Bottomlesses. Compulse I still think is like a phenomenal card for a multitude of reasons. Triple Macro for the macro shenanigans. Oppression, because honestly, again, if we just like set up a couple guys in Oppression, what the hell is he going to do? He literally can't beat that. Soul Drain, I'm literally just main decking all the hate. Torrential in case he's already set up, and then Vanity's just to lock out the game. It's the no fun zone today. The extra deck, I gotta be honest, I plan on not summoning anything in here. Omega, Emerald, Bahamut, we have Nightmare, the one Ophion, Pearl, Excalibur. We do have 6 Warriors, so Excalibur could theoretically come up. Fairlimps for the sideboard, I'll get to that in a second. Lavalval Chain, Utopia, and Papal Operative. The sideboard is purely transformative for if he's not playing Ruler, I can play, like, more monsters and then play a different sort of game. I can get rid of, like, Soul Drain and, like, some of, like, the D5s or the macros, and I can put in more bodies like Thunder King. If he has annoying stuff, I can put in Raikos. Kage Takage is a cool little card because we can actually make rank 4s, and if we go King of the Fairlimps, Fairlimps can search this and give us multiple rank 4 plays. I picked this up from the OCG, as a matter of fact. I think it's a cool idea, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with that. And then, of course, BLS, we have like 7 lights post board. Mole is just good for dealing with annoying stuff. It's also like if we can't get over a big thing, we can just mole it. That's pretty cool. MST if he's on any random back row. Deck Dev in case, like, this is just generally good against Ruler because it can hit the babies, it can hit all the plants or like any of the small stuff. But also if he just decides to bring gadgets or some random bullshit deck, I can make like a King of the Fairlimps because it's dark, detach, get Kage Takage, then deck Debbie him for his life. And then D-Prison just has more banishing removal. If I know he's not on Ruler, I don't think Prison's that good against Rulers, honestly. But against a lot of other decks, Prison's pretty nice, so I do like it depending on what the matchup is. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. Depending on, I'm pretty sure he's going to bring Ruler, but even if not, I think we've got a game plan in both instances. I think it's going to be a pretty, he's not getting ahead. We're going to maintain our lead, and it's going to be fine. So ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Damn, Gage, 3 good sets in a row. I mean, Hidden Arsenal 7, which to be fair is like probably the least good of the 3, but still pretty good. And then we had Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy, and then Battle Pack on top of it, like killer sets. I think everyone's been loving these last few episodes. Yeah,
don't be sleeping on my man Hidden Arsenal, though. We're spoiled these last 3
That's
episodes.
True. Man. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Battle Pack 2, I don't think it's maybe as impactful as Battle Pack 1 was, just because I think we had a lot more to gain out of that set, but that doesn't mean there weren't cards we were looking for out of this set. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of fresh new cards that they decided to add with the Battle Pack formula. I think after the first time they really got it right, they figured out what works and what doesn't. We get a stab at some DM-era staples that, you know, we can't really play or anything again, but it's nice to revisit some of the cool cards. Like, I know Dandelion was a common in this set, which is pretty sick. More Forbidden than Lances. Don't mind if I do, right?
Yeah.
Kind of sick.
We'll pick them up. We'll pick them up. And then we have Battle Pack Round 2, which is, I think we have a few sets before that, but that's actually different, even though it shares the same set name. It's supposed to be a extension, if you will, on the Battle Pack 2 draft experience, but we'll get to that when we get there. I know people are itching for the gameplay because, Gage, if my math is correct, you and I are currently tied at 50-50 in the progression series.
Isn't that wild that it ended on 50-50 here, bro? Someone's got to break away.
I think it's fitting. I think it's
big
fitting.
episode today, though, Brig. I'm bringing my A game. I hope you brought yours as well, you know?
Hope that is the case. Let's shout the patron, Drummaboy51. Thank you for the support.
Okay.
All right.
Decision's out of my hands, Alex. You
it is.
will decide the last deciding duel here. Who is going to be able to take the crown?
I'm going to go first.
Okay, man. Good luck. Let's see how you do.
I think with what our plan is for today, I think we're going to have to. All right. Draw standby main. Let's go ahead and see what we're up to here. Let's start with a potted duality.
Okay, we're playing a little bit slower of a deck.
We're playing a bit slower of a deck.
Again.
We're playing a bit slower of a deck.
I honestly respect it. Pretty good.
Now, unfortunately, this duality does conflict here a bit because I'm not able to special summon for the rest of the turn. So you don't have to be dealing with Ophion this turn, fortunately for you. I think we're going to go ahead. I do like myself Mandragora, but all these cards are fine. Vanities is also pretty good, too. Not going to lie. Let's just go for... This is actually a tough decision. I'm not going to lie.
Set up for next turn, or you want to get something down this turn?
I have a feeling I know what you're up to, but I don't fully know if that's the case, so I need to decide here. I'm going to go for the Vanities, as a matter of fact.
I mean, it's a good card. I don't blame you.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Shuffle it up. We're going to go ahead and just bring out big ol' Heliotrope, set 2 and pass.
The 1950.
The 1950.
The vanilla guy, man. Can you read this card? You know what this card says?
Eliminate, eradicate, exterminate.
He knows. Yeah, he knows. All right. Could probably read the alphabet backwards too, man, Brainiac. All right, let's drop the turn here.
Potentially. Let's see what you're up to here, buddy. Let's see what you're doing.
Let's see what I'm up to here. Let me see what I can cook up. Okay, so I gotta beat an emptiness.
You don't know that there's an emptiness, Gage.
It's somewhere.
You don't know that there's an emptiness. I'm just saying.
I have a hunch. I've got a hunch, Alex.
Okay, you can have a hunch. Yeah, of course. Of course.
I mean, honestly, this seems like the right place, though. I'm going to normal summon, Alex. Mecha Phantom Beast Tether Wolf.
Okay, you've lost me. All right.
Okay. It's a good. You know what this thing does, though,
I
right?
know what this thing does. Yeah, you're going to get a token on normal summon. That's fine.
Normal summon. I'll give me a nice little Mecha Phantom Beast token, level 300. That puts the Tether Wolf up to level 7 at the moment. Also has an extremely awesome battle effect here, which I think is going to come in handy in a moment. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to go battle phase.
Well, hold on, sir. Hold on. In your activation of the Tether Wolf to summon the token, I can just emptiness.
Yeah, well, that's what I was wondering if you wanted to do that.
I was waiting. You just like shotgunned it. I thought you were thinking something else. I'm sorry.
I'm ready to play, bro. I'm ready to play.
All right,
Game on.
all right. Go for it.
You know what? I'm not even worried about it. Tether Wolf will sit there humbly, 1700.
He's just humble. He's humble.
He's chilling. He's trying his best. I actually really need to debate that out of you because that makes this play, I think, so much easier. I'm going to go Blaster, Dragon Ruler of the Infernos. I'll pitch him in the burner, and I'll just pop the Heliotrope.
Just to pop the emptiness? Okay.
Yep, pop that emptiness off. I am going to go to my battle phase, and I'll sink 17.
17 is no problem.
Didn't think it wouldn't be. All right, 1950, your mech. I don't even know if you got 2 more Evil Swarms, Alex. I don't even know. I'm going to set 1 card, and I'll move it over to your turn. Go ahead.
We got Tether Wolf control over here. Is that what we got going on?
Yes, sir, the Tether Wolf control.
All right. Let's see how the Tether Wolf stands up to the Salamandra.
Not the Salamandra. 1850.
1850. It's too big.
All right. I am going to activate Raigeki Break.
You're going to Raigeki Break Salamandra?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just card destruction out of my hand. 1 less card, but I'll pop the 1850.
Okay. You really just think that this Tether Wolf's going to lead you to victory, huh?
He's taking me all the way.
Go ahead.
He's taking me all the way, baby. Stand by main.
Yep.
Take a little gander at the graveyard here, just see what I'm working with. I'll just go battle phase. 17.
17's good with me, buddy.
All right, buddy. I don't feel like you have another. You don't have another Salamandra. You definitely don't. So I'm just gonna pass it to you. Go ahead.
All right, we'll draw. Unfortunately, I think we're just gonna have to set you and pass.
Tether Wolf control.
Tether Wolf control.
God. All right, stand by main. Okay. Yep. Unfortunately, the aggressive plays with Tether Wolf have to come to a halt.
Are you
I'll
sure?
Give you 1,000 life points.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it down.
I'll exchange it for another card. Oh, I mean, I'll exchange it for another 2.
You'll exchange it for 2 more. That's not bad. It's not bad. Don't like to see that.
All right, Alex, you're on Evil Swarm. I can expect a lot of maybe some floodgates today too.
Potentially.
The Gozen match came in kind of clutch last time.
Wasn't too bad.
Could be a problem. What's your set card? I mean, it's probably just like a 4, like a Mandragora or something that's not quite big enough to combat Tether Wolf. I can probably beat this. I'm gonna go Foolish Burial.
Okay.
I will dump a card from deck to graveyard.
What you dumping?
We're gonna get rid of the Whitestone.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna Whitestone.
Yeah, get a Blue Eyes. It's fine.
The White Dragon. All right. I'm going to go Card of Safe Return.
And now it begins. Yep.
And now it begins. I'm going to go Blaster Dragon Ruler of Infernos. I'm going to banish Burner, and I'll banish this Whitestone of Legends. Do you have a Ghost?
We're gonna oppression this.
That does it. That's pretty good.
Came a bit more prepared this time.
Yeah. I figured you might, you know? I don't think that's big enough to beat anything. I'm just going to normal summon Stream.
Okay.
I got lucky, right? The second next biggest baby roller, pretty good, right?
Is it? I thought Reacted. Oh, I don't know if
Reacted
Redox,
is the biggest.
Though.
I don't have any Redoxes or anything like that, as far as you know.
As far as well, the fact you just told me, I think I'm safe now. But
all right, I'm gonna go. We'll go 17 Tether Wolf into the face down. Please get over it.
You are gonna get over it, but I'm gonna take it out with it. It's DD Warrior Lady.
Ah, man, this card's been coming up. It happens.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
All right. We're switching from Tether Wolf control to Stream.
Stream control.
Still on a
3-turn
clock, by the way. It's working. Perfect stats for it. I'm just going to go main 2 and Oppression. It is what it is. I'll pass.
Ooh, and this is the perfect follow-up. Kaiku, the Ghost Destroyer. Let's destroy some ghosts, my friend.
Disastrous. That's really good. All right,
You're
I'll
going to take 2.
200.
We're going to get this blaster out of here. You're lucky I cannot banish the card that I kill with Kaiku. So you're a bit safe there, but you're not going to be able to banish it anyway as long as this Kaiku's on the field. So
give me a
who's
minute.
controlling the game now, buddy? Who's controlling the game now?
I get to trigger this blaster at least. I wonder if I have any other fire dragons. I'm curious.
I think you probably do.
I've got a couple. I've got a few, actually. That's so unfortunate. All right, well, this is probably the best one I have, honestly. Losing Blaster's really irritating. But Flamvel Guard's got a thick ass, bro.
It's kind of thick. It's kind of thick.
A little bit bigger than Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer there. We'll draw for turn, stand by main.
Sure.
Okay, I gotta beat fucking Oppression. I am just going... Could literally be anything.
Could be anything. Could be anything.
I'll pass. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll draw. We'll duality.
Yeah, that's really good. Okay.
Ooh,
The
now you get to
fissures.
see what we're up to. Now you get to see what we're up to. I mean, you should have probably expected this. Yeah, we do have oppression to worry about, sadly. Just gonna shuffle all this up. We'll just fire the Fisher, and I'll pass.
Yeah. I'll draw. Stand by main.
Welcome to the fun zone, buddy.
That's where we're at right now. I will set a Yu-Gi-Oh card, and I'll pass it again to you.
Walling up. I'll try to hit the new one.
I mean, yeah, take 200, my friend.
Okay, it's a debris.
Dragon.
That's fine. That's fine. I guess I shouldn't be, super anxious to hit into these, but I figured Flamvel Guard was this one. You set this one right off the draw. Second main. What do we want to do? I think I'll just pass. Go ahead.
Okay, I will draw. Stand by main. I'll set... Wow, go figure. Another card. Your move.
We'll go standby main. It's not bad. So what do we got? I could try hitting again, and it's probably just like another debris dragon, another Flamvel Guard.
You could run it.
Just building up the wall, I guess. Yeah, I'll try it. I'll take another 2.
Yeah, you will. It's another guard.
It's another Flamvel Guard. Hilarious. Okay,
right.
very funny. Second main. Got to get through these guys at some point.
I'm gonna run you out
I'll
of
pass.
life points so you can't oppression me out.
That's the idea, right? You just have to make me use only 3 oppression activations I've got in me, so it's doable.
Let's see here. I'm gonna activate Lightning, Dragon Ruler of Drafts. I will discard it in stream.
These are banished, my friend. Get these out of here.
Can I even pitch them?
You can. It's not cost to go to grave, but they are not staying around.
Yeah, they're not sticking around there. Is that gonna resolve?
Care if you get a lightning or a tempest rather? Probably. Yeah, I'll pay 8. That's fine.
Okay, that's fine. I don't think my main deck is well equipped to deal with this.
I'm happy to hear it. You just want to concede? Go to game 2?
No, not quite that easy, man. Not quite that easy. Give me a minute. Took care of my blaster too. All right. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna win by sitting on my ass. This has to work, or I'm gonna lose this game, and that's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna tribute these 2.
And these get
to
banished.
normal summon, yes, to normal summon the Blue Eyes.
The Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Is he sticking? This is huge if he resolves.
He's sticking. I can't do anything.
Oh my god, bro. This is where you flip up Deep Prison and it's just like, it is what it is. But, I mean, if I win, I win. So I'll go battle phase. Please.
I will compulse the Blue Eye.
And the Debris Dragon's in attack position, too.
It is an attack position. You're not dead yet.
Yeah, I might as well be. All right, Blue Eyes to hand. Huge tempo push from you, by the way. So I'll just pass turn.
All right, we'll draw. Guess we will try... I know you have a Blue Eyes. I don't think I know the last card in your hand. I will kill Debris.
Yep, and you want to ban a stream, I'm guessing?
I would like to, yep. Second main, I'll set one. And you'll take 8.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Go.
Okay. 18. Let's get rid of your debris. Out of here. I will pass. We're chilling.
Oop, my bad. Fortunately, gotta give you more life.
Ooh, thanks for an oppression. I appreciate that.
Freebie for you. All right, just freebie, bro. Go.
I will draw. What are you setting, Gage? What are you setting?
A prayer.
Could be another 2K. Could be another 2K. I know you got a few of these guys in here. Funny enough, Lightning is also 1,800. Why do these things all have such big defense?
You know, I was thinking the same thing. I don't know why they're all so big.
That's so irritating. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I'm actually going to run out Warrior Lady for this one.
Yeah, yep.
Let's see. What's attack?
It is Debris Dragon.
I will take 5 and I will banish.
Yep.
Let's go
Another
18.
18. Yep.
Yeah.
And you got nothing left in there. I am chilling. Go ahead.
Go.
Draw. Another Kaiku.
Yep.
Compulsive. Let's go to game 2, my friend.
Yeah, you get the game 1, bro. My side deck's fine to deal with this.
Okay. All
Good
right.
luck
We'll see
pulling
about
that
that.
shit game 2. Good luck pulling
We'll
that
see about that. We'll see about that.
I have the most powerful deck in the room, Alex, and I couldn't freaking beat Kaiku Pass. You know what year that your board looked like it was from? It looked like from a decade ago, and I can beat it.
I know. It actually looked like something that you would see during this era. Granted, I'm not playing Spellbook. Kaiku's in the wrong deck in this case, but you know what? He's still good enough against you, and that's why Spellbook
He is.
played
He's solid, man. I think, obviously, I can't let the Evil Swarm deck go first. That would make me look super silly.
You
right?
sure?
Yeah, no.
I mean, you could. Think about the extra card gauge. Just think
Oh,
about
man,
it.
how could I forget? All right, I'll go first. Don't worry. I still think it's the best play. I'll go stand by main.
Let's see what you got.
Looking less like the best play. This is this is depressing. I'll go set 1. That's all I got. Go ahead.
Okay. You got some things. We'll go stand by main. Yeah, I'll run out of Kaiku. Sure.
Fuck. Oh man. Yeah, that's good.
18. I know you're gonna Raigeki break this. I know you're going to.
Alex,
so just flip
let me
it.
think for a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna allow it. That's fine.
Okay, he allows it. I'll throw one down. Go ahead.
All right. During the end phase, I'll just zap it.
All right. It was Vanities, so
All
good
right,
call.
I mean, that's fine. Okay. Draw for turn. That's kind of freaking. That's kind of freaking sweet. No way. That's the play. I think that's the play. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna normal summon Whitestone a Legend.
Okay.
I'm gonna activate Metamorphosis, and I'm gonna tribute the Whitestone a Legend.
Oh, that's cool. Thousand Eyes my Kaiku, and then trigger get Blue Eyes.
Yeah,
that's
I'll
cool.
take 1,000 Eyes Restrict. I'll get my Blue Eyes
sure.
White Dragon. Gimme, nice little Kaiku.
That's neat.
Yeah, and he sticks around. God, I mean, I'm always used to instant fusion putting this guy back, but the fact that I've got one of the most powerful fusion monsters on my field, kind of good. I'll just attack.
I'll take 18.
Yep. Main phase 2. I'm feeling good. Go ahead, your turn.
Okay. I'll draw. Stand by main. I'm going to. I forgot it sticks around. This is like instant fusion.
Yeah, it's so
Pretty
much
good.
better.
I might just have to T-set and pass here. Go
Ooh,
ahead.
you don't want to see yourself be doing that, bro. Unfortunately, I can only attack with the 1,000 Eyes Restrict. Part of the
I'm
restriction
gonna
card.
auto flip this macro. So
Auto flip the macro. All right, thinking here for a second. Hold on.
in response to the macro.
I know I've got some large defense guys. You, on the other hand, I'm unsure. I don't. Everything kind of eclipses 1800, but I don't know about the Evil Swarm deck. Do I want to?
There's some thick Evil Swarm monsters. You'd be surprised.
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, this is too good. All right, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna chain Raigeki Break to it, and I'll pop the Macrocosmos.
Oh man, I really wanted to summon Helios, the primordial sun.
Don't we all? Don't we all? I'll go main
You can
phase
warding this card because of that. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna go Future Fusion. Part of the
That
reason I had to get it up
is
there.
exactly why I was hoping I was going to be able to stick Macrocosmos.
Yeah. I don't know if you don't
that
believe if I
is-
play it or not.
You showed me last episode, so yes, I believe that you play it. Go ahead.
All right, 5 dragons. One. I mean, who would have guessed? 2.
Yeah, let's get all the rulers
Let's
out.
get some babies out of the deck here. 2, 3, 4,
Yep.
and then I'll dump another Whitestone, and I'll pick up.
Just get Blue Eyes?
No,
That's fine.
I can't. I only play 1 Blue Eyes. That's my bad.
Ooh. I mean, you can dump it.
Let me get another brick out of the deck. We'll take it just.
yeah. Sure.
Okay. All right, in 2 turns, Alex, I'm getting the 5,000 guy.
You are.
All right, I can only attack with this. Right.
You can only attack with Thousand Eyes. It's kind of a liability in a way.
Okay, I'm just gonna go battle phase, and this will definitely get over it. I'm confident.
It'll get over it, but just leave it.
No! Oh, it did, but all right. You know what? It is what it is. Your move. Go ahead.
Okay. We'll draw. Stand by main. I guess this is as good a time as any to do this. Thanks for putting them all in the grave for me.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm
hit for
actually
18.
pissed. I'm actually furious about that. Very unhappy about that. Okay.
All right. So this is going to suck to a degree because I think you are still going to be able to trigger some effects here. Because, of course, they need to have 5,000 walls of text on them. So I'm going to be a bit selective about what I want to get rid of. I actually don't know if it really matters. It doesn't, because no matter what I banish, you can get a somewhat high defense guy, and that is kind of annoying. We'll get rid of Blaster and Tempest.
Okay, and then I will trigger both of them.
You will.
Okay. I'll pick up Debris Dragon off of Tempest. And off of Blaster, I will pick up a Flamvel Guard.
Sure. Second main, let's fire, defy, and pass.
Sure. Draw. Standby, that is 1 on Future Fusion.
That is.
Gotta be Dim Fizz. I honestly think, Alex, like, even if I don't do much this turn to develop, I don't know how you beat 5-headed Dragon. I don't know.
I mean, 5-headed is 5k attack, so yes, that does kill Kaiku.
Did you know he can't be destroyed by battle with any attribute either, except light? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's the anime effect.
I thought it was just a vanilla, bro. I didn't know this thing
it
had
actually has, like, a relevant effect.
That's kind of crazy.
It's very, like, limited, but, you know. I'd hope so for, like, sending 5 dragons to Green.
Yeah, right? A little bit of a payoff, you know?
Yeah.
You know what? This kills over 2 turns, and I'm really not scared of anything. I'm going to go normal summon Debris Dragon, and I'm going to activate its effect. I get target Lightning. Lightning fits the bill perfectly.
It does.
Cool. I will Synchro for 7. These get banished. I'm going to make Black Rose for no effect. I'm just going to go Battle Phase with it.
Just hit over the Kaiku that way?
Yep.
Sure. So I'll take 6. That's fine.
Wonderful. Main 2, I'm going to add 1 to your back row, and go ahead.
Okay. I'll draw. Stand by main. Gotta deal with good old 5-head. We'll just set. Hope we don't die.
Draw. Standby phase. He's coming out.
He's here.
Big guy. 5-headed dragon.
He's big.
Summon successful. You'll love to see it. I'm going to activate Cards of Consonance. Can I? Wait, let me read this card again. Yes, just discard. Okay, so I will just banish this Flamvel Guard.
Yep, it just vanishes.
And I'll draw 2 more. I'm going to normal summon Granmole.
Yo, he's got the mole.
Mole.
Shit, that's bad.
DD Warrior, ladies beware. I'm coming in. I'm coming in, bro.
All right. Bounce.
Yep, and then I'll go 24.
24.
5?
I can depriz the 5-headed.
I mean, that's it. Okay. No problem. Gotta have a way to deal with him, right?
Yep.
I'll just go main phase 2. I'll add a set back row, and I will, I'll just pass.
Okay. I'll draw.
Oh, this Future Fusion leaves the field too, does it?
No, it stays.
Okay.
It stays. If Future Fusion leaves the field, you pop the monster, but the reverse is not true. It's kind of like Fiendish Chain in a weird way. Okay. Well, I know you got the mole.
Let's just go game 3. You can't beat this. I know you can't beat this. I got a Dragon Roller in the graveyard. I haven't even gotten aggressive with you yet.
We'll go Mandragora.
I have no quarrel with that. That is fine.
Put this in defense, by the way.
Sure.
Normal Salamandra.
Why not? Raigeki Break?
Sure.
That's banished, my guy.
Sorry, banished. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Thank you for correcting me.
Got you.
And you got it.
Yeah.
Game 3.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's go game 3.
You had to. I mean, you could have just had MST.
I honestly had that title chilled in the graveyard for a little bit too long, too. Maybe we could have did something with him earlier, but it is what it is. Let's go game 3.
Well, Gage, in fitting fashion, we have to be as climactic as possible, and it has to go down to a game 3 here. I think, unfortunately, I do have to go first, because that is the whole game plan I built for today. And things could go south real quick, but let's see what happens. Best of luck, buddy.
Best of luck, Duels. Wouldn't expect anything else from you.
Feeling good that we get to blank that. Feeling very good about that.
Yeah, okay. He's thinking, though. It couldn't have been that electric if he has to go,
I'm just going to set 2 and pass.
Okay.
You're breathing a sigh of relief over there.
I don't know if it's a sigh of relief. Bro, man, you could do any play, and it's the most terrifying thing in the game, bro. I know how you operate.
I feel similarly to you. I feel similarly to you.
Yeah, you draw any hand of Yu-Gi-Oh! You go, this sucks. And then all of a sudden, it's the best play the game's ever seen. So, I don't know. These back rows could be like oppression macro, and I'm just like, not happy.
Yeah.
All right, do we have anything going into the main phase?
Nah, you're all
want to
good.
flip up preemptively? Okay, so this time I got the free range here.
You do have free
All right,
range.
well, I guess we'll play. I'm going to use Burner, Dragon Ruler of Sparks, pitching for its cost. We'll discard the White Stone of Legend.
Try to get the good old Blaster out of the deck. I see no issues with that.
No, I mean, surprising to me. Big Blaster out the deck. He can't attack this turn.
Can't.
No worries,
And you can get your blue eyes while you're in there, too.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I can. It is a must.
It's a you must get your blue eyes. Excuse me.
I must get it. So we will get the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Where do we go from here? Is that really it? I mean, that seems pretty... I don't know what you do to that. I'm going to normal summon Mecha Phantom Beast Tetherwolf and then activate its effect.
Thinking. I will go ahead and Vanities on the activation.
Choosing not to Vanities on the burner pitch. Okay. I mean, that... Yeah, I guess that's fine. Still at 17 on the board here. Let's go Foolish Burial. I'm going to send a card from deck to graveyard.
Yeah, that's fine.
I will dump off of this guy here. I'm gonna put Tempest in the graveyard.
Sounds right.
All right, let's go Battle Phase.
Yeah,
And then 17. That's all I can attack with.
that's fine.
Okay. Main phase 2, I'm gonna set a card, and then this comes back to my hand during your turn, right?
My
It's
end
still like
phase. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, still the Dragon Roll restriction. Okay, I'm gonna go end phase, and then I'm going to Super Rejuvenation for 2 cards.
Gross. Yeah, it's fine.
Discarded or attributed? Yes. So 2 cards. That is really good.
Really? It was a super 2 for 2. Come on.
Man,
If you do it for 4, I get it. But like for 2 and you had 29 cards left, that's bull. Whatever. All right.
Yeah. Welcome to Dragon Roller format.
To be fair, at least it wasn't worse. I guess it could have been infinitely worse. Main one. I'm going to run out Caster.
Yeah, Caster's fine.
Caster hit over Tetherwolf.
No. Actually, wait. Let me think for a second. Hold on. You know what? No, I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm gonna Raigeki break it.
Sure.
I will pitch this Blue Eyes White Dragon from my hand. We'll pop the Caster.
Yeah.
While we're at it.
It's probably fine. I realize now I did this in a suboptimal order, but that's fine. I'll chain Pandemic to Raigeki.
Oh, in the hand. Okay, it still gets rid of emptiness.
It does, but I get to keep
Okay.
this caster, and you take 50 damage here.
Yep.
Measly
I'll allow
price. Measly price. We'll go second main. I'm
Tell me you
gonna
have the other 4, bro. I get mega punished.
go Dim Fizz,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna set 2 cards and pass.
I am so lucky. Let me tell you, that's very
Yeah.
fortunate. During the end phase, this Blaster does come back to hand.
It does.
And I will draw. Standby into main phase.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to go, Stream, Dragon Lore of Droplets, and I'll pitch an additional copy of Stream from my hand here.
I know you have Blaster in hand,
Yeah.
right? To grab yourself a title from the deck. Title's fine.
Okay. All right. Summon's okay, right?
Yep.
Better have it. Wingbeat of Giant Dragon.
Oh.
It is not cost to return this
fuck.
card to hand. Do you have something to get rid of title?
That's insane. That's really, really good. Fortunately, I can compulse the title.
You can. That works.
So
Okay.
we are safe for now.
Title to hand. Yes.
So Blaster title, 1 other card in hand. Wingbeat's insane.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Crazy.
yeah, it is.
Crazy. I think this was in your side deck last episode, if I remember correctly.
Yep. Didn't get to bring it out, though.
Yeah.
Or maybe I did, but I didn't see it. All right. I'm going to go Tempest. I'm going to banish Tetherwolf, and we're going to banish this Sparks.
I will Emptiness. That last card in your hand better be pretty fucking good, buddy.
It's not at the moment. Your move, bud.
Woo! Oh, right on fucking time. Let's
fuck.
get in the beats, baby.
Oh, my God. 1750, 1950. I'm going to take
That's
it. Yep.
what we needed. Fortunately for you, this Vanities is up, so I can't make Ophion, but you better have something.
I know. I got to start seeing something, right? Oh, man. Bro, I played this so bad. I pitched both of my streams knowing it's a 2,000 defense guy. And then as soon as I pitched him, I'm like, God, you have oppression. I lose.
Can I say
God,
I'm
you have
so
emptiness,
happy
I
that you
lose.
pitched double stream? The second I saw that,
Yeah,
I'm like,
I know.
That there
know.
might be a chance now.
I know. I'm really not happy about myself with that play.
I need a monster to kill you for what it's worth. I cannot kill you on board.
No way I'm just passing to you again. And I'm going to set and I'm going to pass. Go ahead.
Gonna wall up. You made the right choice, my friend, but Kaiku's not gonna make your life any easier.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I'm gonna be honest. All right, heliotrope gets over. Yep.
Nice. Let's go 1750, 18.
1750, and I will take 18 as well. Yes.
Trigger here. Don't care about your Tempest. I'd like to banish it, but that actually... do I want to banish your Tempest? Let me think about this. No, because you can get Debris Dragon. It's any wind. We do not want to deal with that. So we are not going to banish your Tempest. Instead, let's get rid of your Whitestone, just so you can't do any shenanigans with that later. And let's get rid of your Blue Eyes, because it is another dragon. You do have a wind for Tetherwolf, but that is whatever. Go ahead, my friend.
All right, man. The straw's got to mean everything right now. I can't believe I'm about to lose to this. I'm going to be honest. That doesn't do it. That's like the worst card in the deck. Oh, Alex, I punted this one.
Oh,
I can't believe you beat this deck in this state, too.
Wow.
That's like, that is such a fucking shocker.
Wow.
I cannot believe it.
What was your
good
opening
game.
hand, by the way? Good game. It was, you pitched Stone, Burner. I think you had a Foolish. Do you remember what else you had by chance?
It was Stone, Burner, Foolish, Super Reju, Raigeki Break.
Super Ju Raigeki Break. Okay.
And then a Tetherwolf. There was a Tetherwolf in there. Yeah.
Oh,
so.
okay. The reason I'm asking is because I had a deck dev that I was trying to set up.
Oh, fuck.
Because it basically destroys the entire lower half of your deck that isn't the ruler part. Because you're on, like, Debris Dragon, you're on all the baby rulers, you're on these white stones, you're on all this tiny stuff. So I even have some Kage to Kages in here. So I don't have to go for an Ophion. I can just go make any rank 4 that's dark, and then just deck dev you. And that was one of my plans, and thankfully this card was a brick actually because I couldn't even use it. So I thought this was going to be my demise, but ultimately we got there through sheer luck and determination, I suppose.
Able to clutch it. Those floodgates are a little bit difficult to deal with. I feel like I said, pitching the double stream, I immediately knew that was a mistake too, because I'm like, wow, I'm gonna need to wall up if I lose to any of these. I had another wing beat of Giant Dragon in here.
Wow, that was
so I was
the
trying
other
to set up
card.
for the second one to
Holy
like get
crap.
through everything, but yeah, you played this emptiness super like cutely. I don't know why you let the title go through. Like,
so I let the title go.
It worked out. But like,
I let the title go through because I didn't want to emptiness, and then you had a fire in hand for Blaster to pop something to just pop the emptiness. Title can't attack over my guy, and it's going to go back to your hand anyway. So I wanted to have as much information as possible, and once I know that your hand is just rulers and nothing else, then I can just vanities, and I know you don't have an out to it. So that's also why I let your Blaster go through in the first part, because, yeah, I could have just immediately emptiness, but I didn't want you to, like, just space it, and then just, it didn't matter at that point. And that might not be correct necessarily. I think the way in my head it made sense to do it that way. You ended up popping the first one regardless, but that hard-drawn Infestation Pandemic actually coming in clutch.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
Alex, like I said, I'm shocked you beat this with this deck in this state in this episode, because you didn't even get to see the full power of it, bro. You didn't even get to see something. My wheel spin today rewarded me handsomely.
Oh my God. Thankfully, I have
Draco
compulses
set.
in this deck. I can't believe you got it. So you got a secret wild card? Could have been Starlight, I guess, too.
I got the secret wild card. If I got the Starlight, I think there was other things on my radar, but I mean, secret rare from Lord Attack Young Galaxy, it's literally like
it's the
best
only
card
one
in this set.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I was really stoked to pull that because that makes my turn 1 plays with this deck like actually feasible.
Yeah.
Didn't open any grips like to be able to make the turn 1 board, but you know, if I open any sort of draws like Cards of Consonance or Future Fusion and stuff, it's a guarantee.
Exactly.
So just didn't see the right grip with that. I think this is one of those decks where it's like it seems brain dead because all the cards are so efficient.
I don't think
but
so.
Like you can sequence it so bad.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. I think this episode. I think I really fumbled the sequencing to really punt this game 3 here. I think
that was
who's
also
to say? Maybe I had a choice.
That was also why I wanted to try the deck Devi out. It blanks your Consonance and your Super Rejuves because it's any card you draw. It's not just your draw phase. So I thought it was a cute little card, but it didn't come up. And thankfully, it didn't actually cost us the game in anything. Yeah, so it's interesting. Yes, you do see that I'm on Evil Swarm, but my game plan wasn't actually to really ever overlay unless I had like the field where like Ophion was really going to like actually lock it in for me. My plan was to just play all these Evil Swarm cards, plus main deck Kaiku, main deck Warrior Lady, and then just hide behind my Floodgates, because so much of your deck relies on the graveyard and special summoning that you have Compulses and Penguin Soldiers, if I'm just always attacking you with regular dudes, they never get any value, and I just resummon them back out again. So I actually never really planned to use the extra deck at all unless I absolutely had to. And that was sort of... I came up with a game plan, and it looked like it sort of worked out. So I'm glad that I gave you a little run for your money. I can't let you take the lead that easily. It's bittersweet, though, because had I lost, I would have been in the banning, and I could have taken care of some of the cards from this deck. But now I have to deal with it for another 3 weeks at full power. Minimum, unless I get a ban ticket and I can ban something out of it. But I figured you were going to play this because this is just by far and away, there's nothing better that you could be playing at this point, especially since you got Draco Sack on top of it. This is nuts.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not looking forward to the next few weeks. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to have to figure out some plans for this.
Yeah, that's the bright side that, like, you don't get a banning next week, right? So, I mean, like, well, we'll see. We'll see. I did not come today to lose, though, I will say.
I know.
I wanted to take the win. I wanted to take the crown.
And honestly,
unfortunate
you see, I didn't have any other out to that wing beat. So if I didn't have that Compulse, I was hosed. You would have just wiped my whole back row. It was toast. Yeah. How was your battle pack opening? Anything of note?
Yeah, I got, like, pretty fun things out of battle pack. I got, like, my first duality.
Nice.
I got Dandelion, and I did clean up the set of lances. I was really happy with it, actually.
That's actually pretty... It's funny. I didn't get Dandelion, which kind of sucked, but I also didn't get Lance either, which was terrible.
No!
But I got a third duality. Funny enough, it's semi-limited right now, which I thought's really annoying for my deck, but... so I can only play 2, but I do have a full play set of duality, which I thought is nice. I also ended up pulling triple Megalo. That's not the reason I kept it, but it was just funny that I pulled 3 Megalo.
I got 2 Megalo, too.
That's so weird.
I got 2 Megalo in the same pack. Alex.
That's so odd.
Damn. Your Murmo package. I saw you got a Dragoons and a Heavy Infantry.
I showed it on camera this episode. Don't worry. That deck's never coming together. It's terrible. I have 3 titles, though. I have 3 titles to make it work. So I'm sure someone will lab it and send me a deck list, I'm sure. So Dandy and Lance were the only 2 things I didn't get. I got a Sinister Serpent, actually, which is kind of cool.
Oh, I did too. I think it's still... Is it still pre-errata?
It's still pre-errata, I think. So
probably doesn't matter. Right?
I don't think it matters too much, but I mean, you're playing like Raigeki Break in all fairness. Like, you'd have free Raigeki Brace with Serpent in your deck. Just saying.
Well, title effect,
dump Serpent. I don't know. You had Foolish Burial. You could have dumped Serpent. That would have, it's something.
Maybe it would have, yeah.
It's a chump blocker, if anything. So I got everything besides Dandy and Lance. I don't remember the specifics. I think I got like a playset of Breakthrough Skill, which is pretty nice. It was good enough for me not to respin it. As much as I wanted Dandy, I think Lance and Dandy have another reprint coming up not too far off from now. And plus, they're like a little bit past their prime, so it's not, as crazy.
Yeah, but that too, yep.
Yeah. So... yeah, that's it. You already showed me what you got on your wheel, so there's really no surprise there. That's usually where we end things off. But
all right. I got another 2 weeks, and then I can take the lead again. I feel like 1 step forward, 2 step back. That's how it's been.
The biggest issue now is that this deck isn't going to work again, because next episode, you're going to come prepared to, like, beat this, so I'm not going to be able to do this twice.
Oh, yeah. You'll never take this Evil Swarm deck to the table again. I'll make sure of it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go to the lab for next week, that's for sure. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout the patrons for all of their continued support. So shoutouts to Shadow1317, Tim00x3, MBT Play Medolce, Moto, Cameron L. Smith, Pony Stark, The Synchro Guy, Dan the Man Hoban, Draconic, Little Fade Leaf, Jordan Coons, Dylan Hunter, Dalton, Cody Bretz, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Flannel Daddy, Twinkle Muncher, Matthew Brady. I've tried reading cards before. It was horrible, and my guinea pigs had to get me therapy. Helios515, Cheeks McLapperty, Stolfin Amethyst, Wonder Waffle, MBT Cancel Bio Community soon, Cancel Bio Committee soon, Cancel by all players soon, Uncle Brian of Stardust, Nicholas Carpenter, Corvain, Peyton McGrath, and Candyman. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time.